Hey there, you looking to move into Tierra Verde, Florida? Then this video is definitely for you. I'm going to show you some of the amazing highlights and the best features and the insider's guide to Tierra Verde, Florida. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me that call, shoot me that text, or send me that email. It's all in the description below, so I can help you make that smooth move to Tierra Verde, Florida. Let's get to it. Hey, welcome to Tierra Verde. This is one of the most exclusive streets in all of Tierra Verde. It is ocean view. So, if you love those mansions, then you're going to absolutely love this street, and you're going to want to check it out. Now, this is more exclusive, so these homes are more expensive, but that's the price you pay for living that luxury lifestyle. So what will just under $15 million get you in this area? Check out this place. It has a wine cellar, an elevator, hot tub, saltwater pool. It has over 7 bedrooms, and of course that direct water view on the opposite side. She'll definitely want to check this out. This house is over 7,000 square feet, and unlike LA, there's no mansion tax. So if you love that luxury lifestyle, let's face it, it's about not just the property, it's about the cars, the boat. If you have a boat, you're going to love that direct water view and access right to the bay. It has a private dock. So come check out this property. This one is a Mediterranean style, has over a 3-car garage, so plenty of room for all of your cars, and of course areas for your boat. Let's check out some of the other amazing properties on this street. Hey, have you been to Tuscany and you want your very own taste of the Tuscan sun? Or maybe you just like that Tuscan vineyard? Well, then this is the house for you. It is on Ocean View in Tierra Verde. This one is a little bit over 14 million. Why I would say it is the taste of Tuscany is because this is a brick Tuscan farmhouse style. The brick was shipped here exclusively from Tuscany. So if you love that Tuscan style, you're gonna love this type of property. And let me tell you some of the features about it. This house is amazing. It has a little moat area, a fire pit. Of course, it's gonna have your water access back on the other side of this property. It has a swimming pool. It has an area where it looks like it's from Tuscany with the vineyards. That's how they planted the trees and everything here. So they went to great detail to make everything look just like the style of those villas that you see in Tuscany. So if you love that area and dream of us owning a piece of Tuscany, check this property out and come check out the view on Ocean View. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me that email. And unlike LA and some of those other cities, no mansion taxes on any of these major properties. This street is exclusive. A lot of the houses for sale are in that $15 to $14 million range, and then it will dip down to $7 million. But there's nothing under $5 million currently for sale on this street. So come check it out. Okay, and right by the Island Grill, we have the Tierra Verde Marina. And you also have across the street a private marina. So, for people that love boating, Tierra Verde is a boater's paradise. So you're gonna definitely want to have either access to one, a boat club, or two, somewhere for you to park your boat or that fabulous yacht. Because we know that luxury is a lifestyle, and you want to have those good times out on the water in your boat. So some of the key features for the marina are, it does have outdoor storage, it does have the wet slips. Like I said, the Tierra Verde Marina also has access to that boat club, so that I know one of them is the Freedom Boat Club. They also, in the area for Tierra Verde, there's going to be boat rentals. So if you don't own it, but you love going out on the water, you can always rent a boat or those jet skis, road runners. So there's all kinds of amazing rentals to have that fun out on the water. So come check out the marina if you love boating and want to have a beautiful access to those bay and Gulf views. All right, here behind me, you see why Tierra Verde is called the boater's paradise. You have the amazing views here. This is actually what a lot of the great properties across from us, this is the bay views that they have. This is the ferry that you can take. You can take a ferry over for multiple things. They have one for Shell Key Preserve. They also have one for Edgemont Key. So those are some areas you'll want to check out. But just an amazing waterfront view here. So if you love the water, this is an amazing spot. And a lot of the homes have some type of amazing water view here in Tierra Verde, which makes it super popular. Hey, if you're wondering what $450 will get you, then check out this amazing property in Tierra Verde. This is a 2-2. It's 1,095 square feet. It's a cute townhouse, so it does have that upstairs, downstairs level. And it is so close to the water that you can actually walk over and see that beautiful water view without that huge waterfront price. So that's always a plus. So if you're looking for that $450 range, this is what it will get you. It's even in the popular Florida flamingo color. Hey, if you're wondering what around the $950 range will get you, here we have a great condo building. It has the one-car garage at the upper level. It has amazing waterfront views. Square feet wise, it's going to be around 2,100 square feet, but that's what will really get you in this area here. So in the 900s, pushing on up a little bit, they have these great ones, and they're very sound, built for if that hurricane was to happen. Then moving along this way. Now, if exercise is really important to you, they have a great area here. It's perfect for jogging and biking. So this is a great bike path. So I'll just come over here and show you this, because it's right here on the road here, but they actually have it protected for cyclists and joggers. So that is awesome. So here you can see is the bike path along the way here, but how it has the barrier, so you are really protected. So I know that's really important, because some people, let's face it, they don't like to share the road when you're cycling. So safety is paramount. So if you're jogging or biking, this is an awesome area here, because they do have it protected for people that do like to get that outdoor exercise. Now, I would recommend going either early in the day or late in the evening during the key peaks of summertime, just because it is so hot. But if that's not a problem for you, go ahead and sweat. But I will say for me, that's a little too hot. So I like to go either early in the morning or later in the evening when it's a little bit cooler. Hey, so if you're wondering what 1.8 million will get you here in Tierra Verde, it would be a fabulous house for you. Here it has a pool with a spa with an extended lanai. Yeah, it has over 5 bedrooms, so just a beautiful area here. It's quiet, it's very close to the water, so you have that. And you also see it has the beautiful landscaping done. So just a great option for you. It has a 3-car garage, and it has an extended patio and lanai area that is enclosed. So that's great for those late night mosquitoes, so you're not eaten alive. So come check out. But if you're in the 1.8 million range, then this is a lovely home option for you. So you have several different options for school options for Tierra Verde. As far as educational opportunities, you have Eckerd College. Now, people can even take classes from there while still in high school, so that's something to check out, as well as they have community programs. So that's a big school that has a lot of influence in the Tierra Verde area. And then as far as what the actual schools are rated, a lot of the websites such as niche.com are rating the schools a B to B minus. So not as good, quite as good as the A to A plus in some of the other areas, but still not bad. Now you do have the option where you can go out of district, but usually you do have to pay a fee. And then a lot of people do go to private schools in that area. So that might have a little to do with why the score is rated a little lower, because a lot of people do use that private school option. So you do have plenty of different choices for that area. Hey, welcome to Fort Desoto. This is one of the best areas and best kept secrets for the beach, but also there's so much other stuff that Fort Desoto has to offer that it makes it a great feature of Tierra Verde. A lot of the locals love to come here. As you can see just here itself, it's a very beautiful area. There are palm trees everywhere. There's a great areas where you can picnic. So right now I'm going to take you to the historic part of Fort Desoto. We're actually going to go and see the historic fort part, and then I'll show you some of the rest of the park. So let's go and check it out. Marion Battle Stations. This area is the historic area for Fort Desoto. They still have some of the weaponry here. Here's some cannons and things. This was never actually the site of a huge battle, but it is historic and famous. The Fort Desoto was built to help prevent an attack on Tampa during the Spanish-American War. It was even surveyed by Robert E. Lee in 1840s, who later went on to become a famous Civil War general. It was never the site of an actual battle here. They did have it ready. So they had all kinds of weaponry, all kinds of guns and cannons. So it was armed and outfitted and ready to go if an attack came here. But thankfully, they never had to defend the fort. So this is just the remains of the historic fort. And here you can see some of the different storage areas and all kinds of things like that they had here. This flag area here is dedicated to the fallen during the Spanish-American War. So just a cool historic area to see while you're at the Fort Desoto Park area. And what makes it so cool is there is so much to do. So you can check off the historic parts and check that out. There's also a lot of other things to do. Because it's like more like a state park, you can rent out a lot of equipment. So they have over 7 miles of trail, so you can go biking, and they have bike rentals. So I'll show you where a bike rental shop is right over here. They also have areas where you can rent kayaks. So if you love the kayak, which I do, you can rent a kayak or bring your kayak to launch. Obviously they rent stand-up paddleboards as well, but they have various rental areas throughout the whole property. The bike trail also connects to the Pinellas Trail, so you can bike from Tierra Verde over into other parts of Pinellas County. Here's one of the bike rental shops, and there's also a food place over here, and there's even a museum that gives you more information about the fort and the gift shop area and things like that. And then of course, what people always love to come and do is visit the beautiful white sand beaches. It is one of the hidden gems of beaches, but it does have that beautiful water and white sand. So let's head over to that area and I will show you the beautiful white sand beaches that are a lot less crowded than some of the other more popular beaches in the area, like St. Pete Beach, Clearwater Beach. Some of the local beaches in the area are Indian Rocks, Reddington Shores. So those are more local. Fort Desoto is kind of a mix. It has locals, obviously tourists as well. There's even a campground area for people to camp there. So there's just an awful lot to do here at Fort Desoto. All right, so here is the beautiful beach area for Fort Desoto. As you can see behind me is the beautiful water area. So it does have the white sand, the clear water here. So if you are a beach person, you'll definitely want to come check this out. It's one of the top features for Tierra Verde. And as you can see, it is much less crowded than some of the other beaches in the area. And you can't beat that turquoise water. The only thing that it's not really good for, you can try bodyboarding, but it's not really a surfer type beach. So if you do love to catch some waves, you'll have to go to one of the other coasts in Florida or further up the coast to do some surfing. But other than that, it's one of the most perfect beaches, very peaceful, tranquil, but definitely a great area to go swimming and just have fun with the family or friends. Obviously a boater's paradise. So if you love that Florida life and the beach weather, you want to be singing the song instead of I wish they were California girls, you're going to be saying, hey, I wish they were all Florida, because we have that beach culture too. So come check that out. And then I'll walk you down. They also have a pier here, so you can go fishing or you can walk along the pier. So I'll go show you that as well. All right, over this way, you can see this is a great view of the beautiful white sand beach and amazing shoreline. And then over here, we have a great view of the pier. So I will show you that here. So you can go fishing, all kinds of things. And then look at that amazing turquoise water. So perfect for those summertime activities. If it starts to get a little hot, you can hit up one of the little shops, get some refreshments, a little something to drink, maybe some ice cream. So you can also, they have stations where you can barbecue and picnic. So you can bring food and have a nice, cool picnic. So that's great for friends and family. So here we are at the top of the fort. So you can see behind me, we have that majestic water view. So that makes that fun. Some angles you can kind of see some of the old weaponry, but it can be hard with all the trees. You can also see some cool wildlife. They have some really cool birds in the area. And then when you're down at the beaches, if you're lucky, you might see a manatee or even some dolphins. So that's always a real treat. Well, let's check out one other thing that Fort Desoto has to offer. All right, here we are at the park headquarters. As you can see, it has the giant American flag here behind us. And if you have any questions during hours, the park headquarters is a good way to come and get more information. Like I mentioned before, there's also the museum. Because it's less crowded after hours, I'm here a little bit after hours, so the museum is closed. I believe it closes around 4. So, but if you want to check that out, that's a good place, but definitely check out the headquarters if there's anything there. And it's a good way also because the park is so large, if you're not sure which way to go, especially if you're on the bike or walking trails, just look for the giant American flag. So that's a good way to keep your bearings on where you are in the park if you're out on some of those trails. All right, I'll take you to one other place, and there's also the campground area. We're not going to go into that today, but there is an area if you like to go camping where you can park your RV or do some overnight camping. So that's nice as well if you're into that kind of stuff. All right, over this way, we have the community boat ramps. So if you have that boat and love to go out on the water, this is where you can launch your boat for the park here. There's also an area here where you can go on some island trips. You can go snorkeling, shelling, Have you ever wanted to try windsurfing or kiteboarding? There are places in this area where you can do both. So that's a really fun activity. So if you want to try those things out, you can definitely do windsurfing, kiteboarding. Those are a lot of fun. And wait, there's more. So if you've explored everything there is in Fort Desoto, but want to see a little bit more of some of the islands, you can actually catch a ferry right here to the Shell Key Preserve. Key Ferry is here where you can go to the Edgemont Key Islands. So those are both small islands. Shell Key is about 1.5 miles, so you can either kayak there or you'll have to take a ferry. Edgemont is a little bit further out. I'm not quite sure how far, but you have to take the ferry over. So those are really fun. Those are both like little private islands that you're able to go and visit for the day. Just have to make sure that you keep up with the time, because once that last ferry leaves, there's no way for you to get back unless you kayak back. So that's an important thing, but that's really fun. So you can definitely come, but go over, hop over, check out Shell Key Island and the Edgemont Island. Both are really beautiful. The beaches are even more private than Fort Desoto, so you have plenty of beach options right here. But that's why this area is so fun, because there's so many water activities, so much to do, so much to see. And you have those palatial waterfront homes. Hey, so right here we have the Tampa Bay Watch area. So this area is a cool feature for Tierra Verde. It's actually a nonprofit. So what they do is they provide education, and they also help preserve the wildlife and wild animals here. So this is a great area. As you can see, it does have that waterfront access. So that's really cool. You can even kayak some from over here. But if you want to learn more about the area's wildlife, the natural habitats of this area, and get some more education on this area, you'll definitely want to check out the Tampa Bay Watch. Hey, so if you're looking for a great restaurant, you can come to Billy's Stone Crab. It has great seafood, of course, being right here on the water. It even has a private boat dock, so you can park here in the back. So it's perfect for those summer days where you just want to hop in your boat but go get some food. Of course, they have burgers and stuff like that. They even have a rooftop bar, so you can get a beautiful sunset view. So it's great for those cocktails and things like that. And during the week, they'll have trivia, game nights. So just a great little local place. So come check out Billy's Stone Crab. And then right over here, you can actually rent a clear bottom kayak, and you can go on an amazing kayak either over to Fort Desoto or the Shell Key Preserve. So the Shell Key Preserve is one of the top features for the area for Tierra Verde. So come check that out, and you can even come at night to do one of the clear bottom tours. They'll have like LED lighting, so come check that out. So if you're looking for a great date night spot in Tierra Verde and you love French cuisine, ooh la la, come check out the French Restaurant. Yes, it's not because I don't speak French, it's actually called the French Restaurant. So it's great for breakfast. It's a quaint little date night spot, and it's all local and authentic. So if you want that local flavor restaurant and you like supporting local businesses, come check out the French Restaurant. Hey, for that great Southern Italian local flavor restaurant, you'll definitely want to come check out Tony and Nello's. It's an amazing restaurant. Like I said, it's all local. They serve huge portions, so you're never gonna starve. They have some of the best bruschetta in town. So if you like Italian food, you want to come check it out. You can either order in or you can have to go. So come check out Tony and Nello's for some great food. Hey, that wraps up the whole tour for Tierra Verde. So thanks for hanging out with me and watching all of the video. As always, if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me that call, shoot me that text, or send me that email. If you have any questions, comment below. I'd absolutely love to talk to you and help you out to make that smooth move to Tierra Verde and the St. Pete area. Welcome home. You're going to absolutely love living here, especially if you love the water. Until next time, be sure to check out some of my other videos.